3, 2, 1.
Hi, I'm Eliana Pelucchi, and this is how we make it happen. Work with Global Champions Tour since 2013. My role is the field producer and the broadcast manager. So I'm in charge to build the production. We change event, we change organizing committee. Every time our goal is to keep the same standards. Another thing that we need to take care before the event is to be sure which broadcaster will broadcast the event itself. I book the satellite space, I inform the TV takers about the timing, about competition that we produce, and then they decide what they want to broadcast. Usually I arrive at the event a couple of days before the first competition. We have 2 very busy days on setup. The goal is to make sure that what was on paper can be realistic on site. So we decide the position of the cameras, the distribution of the camera itself, because we can maybe decide to change a little bit the camera plan when we arrive on site. And then we start to set up the OB van, that is actually the core of our job. Usually we are around 40 persons involved. Most of them works on site, but we also have a team that works remotely on the master control room that is in charge of taking care of the distribution of each feed to the different takers. And then we have a small team that produce the highlights program off-site. We are a lot of people that works together. I think my favorite part of the job is when we start the live.
3, 2, 1, gira via.
It's the most exciting part because you need to make sure that everything is in place, everything is ready to work, and we are all ready to give the best emotion that the sports can give to everybody. I have to say that sometimes it's very tense, the situation, but not always. As we are working with a live event, things change very quickly, and we need to be able to change our plans quickly. Imagine that all the cameras involved in the production needs to be controlled. So when a clouds come into the picture, all the control, the CCU operator needs to be ready to change to assist the picture, not to change the color. We work with the live animals also, and this makes the difference as well. What people see at home is the result of a very big team effort. Someone told me a few years ago that we can do a lot with the sports. We can only ruin it. We need to tell what happened in the ring, in the arena, the emotion, the sport itself. Everything is done by the people that does the sports, not by us. We can only make it worse. So our job is to just to let understand the people of site the big emotion that everybody has here when they watch the sport. You know, problem can always happen, and usually happen, believe me. But we are ready to do everything. There's nothing special that makes our job more difficult. It's the job itself that is not easy. You need to be flexible, you need to be ready to change your mind, you need to be generous, helpful, and that's it. So luckily, all the events of Global Champions Tour are in great location, so this makes my life much easier because the surrounded is very nice, the atmosphere around it's very chic. In some events we have a very warm public that helps a lot to keep the atmosphere through images to the people at home. We decide before the event which are the peculiarity of each location, and depending on this, we choose one type of camera or another type of camera plan. For example, here in Cannes, you don't really know where you are. And our goal is to let people understand where we are and what is around us and what makes this event so incredible. The sea is 10 meters away, Crozet is nearby, where the Festival of Cannes happened. So it's a very nice location, and it's a very big shame not to show it. So the drone helps us to show what is around. I think if someone wants to become a field producer for sports events, really needs to have a lot of flexibility, because you need to travel a lot. You are always with your luggage. You are going to take a lot of plane. I think the best thing of this job is that to have the possibility to work and to interact with different people of different culture and to try to find a way together to make it happen.